All right, so we're using the same information from question 11 to find f of 4 and f of negative 3. So I'm going to show you two different ways to do this. The first way that you can do this is to use the table that we already used to graph from the previous question. So let's do f of 3 first. I'm sorry, f of 4 first. So the first thing you have to do is figure out which of these sections it falls into. 4 is bigger than 3. So if I replace this x with a 4, this is the one that would make sense. So I'm going to use this function. So the first way you could do this is you could look at the table. So you would go to 4 on the table, on your x values. And then I would want to use the black function because that's the third one. So I would use this number and that would be my answer. So f of 4 equals 2. Now the other way you can do it is to plug in your x value. This one is really actually kind of confusing though, because the function doesn't have an x, meaning there's nothing to plug in. So anytime you have a constant function, regardless of what your x value is, your answer will always be whatever the function was. So in this case 2. All right, now for f of negative 3, I have to figure out where it makes sense. And if you look here, negative 3 is less than negative 1, so it makes sense for the first function. That's the blue numbers on my table. So if I go to negative 3, which is right here, and I circle the blue number, the answer here would be 2. Now the other way you could figure that out is to actually plug in negative 3 to the function, and this one you can actually plug in. So the function is negative x minus 1. If I plugged in a negative 3 for the x, this would actually turn positive, and I would have 3 minus 1 or 2. So same answer depending on how you want to find your, however you want to solve it.